Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Terp Talk Tuesday with my CannaDave. I'm CannaDave.
And I'm not ready. I'm Groovee.
That was actually kind of cool. Thank you for tuning in with us tonight. Tonight we have a giveaway planned, and
You hear it?
just a little light.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah. And we got a game we're gonna be playing tonight, like Groovee, like we got in the text. It's not much educational tonight, just a little bit of fun game, chat, talking. If you didn't see our post before going live, we have the giveaway is a bunch of 3D printed cannabis products that we have from our guest who is. We're releasing the episode tomorrow at 4:20. So
do you all hear us right now too? Like, I mean, it says that you can hear us, but I can't hear us. So it looks like they can hear us. Can you hear us? It says they can hear us. Can you check?
I hear you. Yeah.
You do hear us?
Yeah.
You do hear us?
Can you hear us?
Oh yeah, they can hear us.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
I just can't hear anything. So
Okay.
my headphones must be busted. Okay, well that's cool. All right, that's good on my end. Yeah, we're doing a giveaway, like Dave said. You got to do this for a second.
Yeah, so always let us know what you guys are smoking and dabbing on, how you're consuming cannabis, any new strains, any new genetics, any new deals. We are going to be smoking on, we're halfway through Galactic Runts right now, and then we're going to be smoking some cookies and cream, and that is from Emerald Fire CC, out a little bit north Michigan. Not really north, but for me it's north. And we're going to be smoking on that tonight. And then going back to the giveaway, let me grab it. Got the giveaway products right here, so I'll be able to show you guys. All right, so we got Doob Tube container, pretty much. It's got our logo, my CannaDave on it. It's got Stoner and Stashables. And this is pretty much what you can do with, you can stick a couple Doob Tubes, actually Doobs in there, depending on size. If you roll grams to half grams, you might be able to fit a, 3 or 4. But if you smoke, if they're a little bit smaller, you'll be able to fit a couple more. We also have an ashtray. An ashtray that you have a pipe cleaner, so you can clean out your pipe and then tap it in the ashtray. And then also the ashtray can hold Q-tips, your dab essentials. It can actually hold a Bic lighter right here. So it's a little some cool stuff, and this is all from 3D printer. It's all 3D printed. So that's the giveaway tonight. We're gonna be throwing that away, or not throwing that away, throwing that out to you guys. So appreciate everyone tuning in, and as everyone's guessing numbers, as Groovee got in the chat. Guess between 420 and 710.
I just had to replace the cable and it worked. So that was just my bad. I just came in, I couldn't hear anything. I was like, oh. So good. Glad to see that.
But yeah, that's the fun.
It's pretty neat. The Doob Tube thing.
If you are on
the
any
ashtray, was pretty cool because, like you said, it just holds like little extra things that you can just keep there now. Instead of having to figure out where they are and whatnot. So it's kind of nice. Very excited. Oh, and as Emerald Fire CC is in the comments on IG, give them a shout out. I am playing a festival in September, actually a month away, called Big Fam in Farwell, Michigan. Emerald Fire CC is sponsoring them, and we are very excited. And we're doing a bunch of giveaways and a bunch of fun stuff at my set. So please go to my Instagram, use the link. Get your tickets now. Check out Emerald Fire CC. I'm going to pull out the comments now. Forgot I haven't even had the comments pulled up.
No, you're good. I'm just writing down everyone's numbers because everyone's putting them in.
Are we getting numbers already?
Yeah, we got like 7.
Do we really?
If you're on Facebook and you're in any of the shared groups, hop over to the My CannaDave page so we can check out and make sure we see your
or go to YouTube. Yeah,
or YouTube and make sure we see your
my YouTube comments seem to always work. And if you can give us a share, let us know where you shared it to, just so we can know where that second one came from. We really appreciate it, especially on YouTube, because I don't know how you share on YouTube.
Yeah.
Can't just guess. And especially he guessed 419. I'm sorry, 419 wasn't in 420.
Yeah,
in
so,
the range.
So we have 420 and 421 have been already picked. Okay, so you can't go with 420.
Yeah, you're right, people. Thank you for commenting. Thanks for sharing. It's a really cool. One of them is Brandon. It says my CannaCast on there. It's really cool. It's actually, this is all previewing an episode we have coming up. So this week's episode we did with someone who has a company called Stoners and Stashables, and we kind of break down 3D printing and kind of
Very
all
big.
the fun stuff. We actually did get some other cool stuff that we don't do giveaways on. We got some stuff for us that we might try to pick orders up if people would be interested, type of stuff. Like this. This is a My CannaCast box. It's like Rastafarian colors, or like whatever you want to call it, the green, yellow. It says My CannaCast, Advocate, Educate, Inspire, and then on the each side it says Advocate, Educate, and Inspire. I know you probably can't read that, but it does. It's kind of printed in there. Then you can open it up, and it has containers where you can put like weed or your dab control. Or you could actually put like, what's it called in here? Q-tips.
Yep.
Or whatever you want. You really can kind of customize it. I mean, I know that Stoners and Stashables definitely has info on their site on what they recommend it goes here and what can fit here. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's customizable. You know, and it's all magnetic too, so it doesn't fall out. It's really light. You know, there's the symbol, Stoners and Stashables. I think that's the right way for you guys.
I believe so.
So pretty cool stuff. Pretty fun episode. So yeah, we're kind of previewing the episode with the giveaway, and honestly,
interesting.
we have a couple other things we're going to be giving away, which includes, I think, another ashtray.
Yeah, different. But yeah, they'll probably just do on social.
And then we have one of these, and we have a couple other little things that we're going to give away that are like these, that hold like 4 or 5 blunts or different Q-tip containers, whatever you want it to be. Like I said, it can hold multiple things, but
Yeah, depends on
he
what
does
you
have
like.
purpose. But there's kind of cool things like that. So we're going to have a bunch of giveaways. Stay tuned and put your numbers in the chat.
Yeah.
And honestly,
buddy.
since we were kind of keeping it light and fun today, I think we were just going to kind of play some games.
Yeah. Which one do you want to go with first? Which one?
Yeah,
you
and
wanna start with
honestly,
first?
for some reason, I'm not seeing Facebook comments anymore, so that's super cool.
I
you
can
see?
read some of those.
Okay, as long as you can, because I can't see any of them.
Yeah. Dabbing on some peach crescendo, and then just a couple numbers: 420 and 500. 500 by Serena, 420 by Nayland.
Cool,
I
cool,
think.
cool. Hell yeah. Thank you, Serena. Thank you, Nayland. Appreciate it.
How about a free card? In the future, we might give away a free card, but right now, you know, we're a little strapped, and we haven't worked out a giveaway with
Let's
you know,
actually,
a
I should
dealership
put,
yet. But I love the idea.
idea.
Maybe a smoke
Yeah, that'd be
competition
really
for
sweet.
it or something. Can
Yeah.
you smoke a whole ounce within a half hour?
You know what I should have done? I actually forgot to do the giveaway number thing, I think.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Oh, wait, no, I did it. Oh, look at that. Pew. Nice.
But yeah, let's get into this game, Groovy. Let's get into brands. Let's start with your favorite brands. Who are you? You want to go with rosin? Start with some rosin for TikTok?
Oh, okay. So you didn't even explain what games we're doing here.
No, I
Should
didn't.
probably
I just
tell
jumped-
them what games. Why don't you
probably
explain
right.
them what games we're playing?
All right, so we have a couple games for tonight. I apologize. We're gonna go
First off, and I'm putting while he's doing that, I put the rules in guess between 420 and 710 in the chat just so everyone can see it. I just want to make sure everyone can see it.
Yeah. So I mean, we could offer it to you guys. We have Would
What's
You
up,
Rather,
Cannabis?
This or That. Obviously, these are all cannabis edition, and then favorite and least favorite, and that's for adult use, med, and caregiver brands. So we'll actually open it up. What do you guys want to start with first? I won't choose. Maybe everyone wants to talk about the worst
so
brands
it's either
out
this
there.
or that.
Yep.
It's either
Would you rather?
Would You Rather or favorites or the opposite, worst. So, let's start with this or that.
Okay. Should go with worst. No.
Well, I was thinking about that, but that might be pretty negative. So maybe I was thinking about favorites at the end. Well, let's start. We can start with favorites to be positive, I guess. But I mean,
No, this or that. Run it.
all
This
right,
or that.
This or that.
Yeah. Go start it off.
All right. Some
Groovy.
of these are fun. Some of it, we'll start with more Terp talk. Since it's Terp talk, we'll start with this. Would you rather? Oh, it's kind of. See, I tried new font today, and it's not. It's just too big. Oh my god. This sucks.
No worries. No worries. We're trying to, change up some stuff here and there. But the first question is going to be,
Heavy lemonine taste or heavy beta caryophyllene taste? This is such a long one.
so lemonine, you're going to have more of a
Just too much.
lemon taste. When beta caryophyllene, you're going to have more of a, was it peppery? If I'm not mistaken. Right, Groovy? Black pepper, peppery taste. Me personally, I'm going to go lemon. I'm going to go lemonine on that all day. I go
Really?
for the lemonine.
Why?
Yeah. If I was going to pick either or, I'll go lemonine. Because I know you're probably opposite on me because you love the pepper and more of the spice.
Well, I guess, but it's also because of how it makes me feel. Like lemonine, it's just too much in my head all the time. I'm like, I don't need all that.
See, I would agree, but I
need
I love the
coffee, man.
uplifting though,
Yeah, I
man. For
guess.
me during the day, I'm such a
I would
calm,
I would
chill,
rather
so-
smoke a Carabao Coffee and just have a coffee.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm like, give me the lemonine and a coffee. Let's go.
Damn, Dave's like, I need to wake up. Let's go. Let's do a bump of lemonine. What is it?
Jesus. Do love me some lemonine.
Can of bumps? Like CannaDave.
Oh, come on,
It'll
dude.
work right there. I mean, I'm just saying. Hey, Brandon.
It's pure THC. Yeah, come
All
on.
right, so
On that note. Oh, that's hilarious.
T-Dub said dab box. That'd be sweet. Thanks, Dave, for sharing. Thank you, Serena, for sharing. We appreciate you. Am I grower? Or my grower? Yeah, am I grower? Should be touchdown.
We'll smoke some of the
Appreciate
cookies and
y'all.
cream. I'll roll that up right now while you go through some of the
Okay.
other
Oh
questions.
shit! It just switched on me without even trying. Look at that. So that just makes no sense what it just switched to. So we're just gonna go to the next one. 'Cause
Yeah,
we're
go
not
for
getting
it,
a lot of
man.
interaction. All right, solvent or solventless pre rolls.
Oh, dude.
What do you think?
Solventless.
Solventless?
Solventless all day.
Yeah, I don't care. I think as long as it's infused. It's
Yeah, I
not
think
like
I'm just
mine.
on that rosin kick again. So,
Oh, that was weird. Just zoomed in.
like,
on
I've been
Instagram.
on, I don't know, for the last month recently. So, I'd have to go solventless. If I could choose and pick, go solventless all day. Infused
Interesting.
pre rolls. Because, like, we had, that could be bubble hash in it. That could be hash in it. That could be your hash
Caitlin's with you, too,
rosin.
with the lemonine, by the way.
Huh?
Caitlin's with you.
Nice.
She's got your back on that one.
Yeah,
So
lemonade for
appreciate you.
sure. I mean, I like spice, but if I
It's more
Had to
about how it
choose.
makes me feel. I know you put taste, but I mean, even the taste. I mean, I don't. Lemonine's one of those ones that it's like I like sometimes. Like when you got that bangerang around, like once every few months, every 6 months. Like all right, cool. Like, but I couldn't smoke that all day, every day. I really don't like to smoke lemons. It's like, do I really like lemon water that much? I mean, sometimes.
50-50.
I don't like particularly like lemon. I mean, like I like lemon with fish. You know what I mean? Like I like lemon
yeah,
in
you
specific
got to. You
situations.
have to. Especially on salmon or something.
Ritual green cannabis in Nova Scotia. Okay, right on.
Thanks for joining.
Well, anyways, for the solventless pre-rolls, my whole point was, like, I don't know if it really matters, because once you kind of mix them, it's like, yeah, I do want a solventless, but I'm going to be honest, like, I've had some stuff that was solvent, it was fine. Like, that Pinicana stuff was live resin and diamonds, and I loved it.
Oh, that was phenomenal.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So, like, sometimes when I
But
see this
solventless.
hash rosin stuff, it's like, I think right now rosin's just a sell point, and people are trying to run that into the ground. Like everyone's like terp this, rosin this, and I appreciate the terpenes because for information reasons, right? And you can dial into your smoke. But when you're just like rosin's, just like it's been around. Like it's not like it's new. I don't know why there's this new fascinating with like upselling it and stuff. But or I mean not upselling it, selling it so hard. But seeing a lot of infused, I guess to me it just doesn't matter as much. That's all I was trying to say.
Oh, that's fair enough. That's
You
fair
know what I
enough.
mean?
got
Like
you
this
on
is
that.
I got kind of like a it's not this or that. It's both.
I like both too, but
That's what but I can't really pick. It's not like, yeah, but
I
that
could.
holy cannoli was good, but to me it wasn't that much better than when I was smoking like that Pinicana one.
I mean, elements are the live resin too, which are really good.
Yeah, which isn't rosin. Exactly.
Most of them aren't rosin right now.
Exactly.
There's a
so
couple
why
that
did you
are
choose rosin? I'm just asking that
Why?
holy cannoli
Because,
stuck with you?
man, that was pretty good, dude.
Or the glorious ones?
The glorious because it's hash.
Yeah, that's
the
what-
holy
that's what
cannoli was
Brandon was
pretty
saying,
good. I
favorite,
actually
the
really
glorious
enjoyed
one.
it, man. Like the rosin, I've been now following them after we smoked it, and the rosin they put, it looks like it's a decent sized snake that they're putting in there in each pre roll. So I'm all about that, to be honest. And I don't know, maybe, I mean, it's all water made, so I'm kind of digging going that route, So I don't know. I smoke a lot of bud, so if I'm smoking solventless, I think it'd be good, it's doing the same trick that solvent's doing, but
Yeah,
I would
I
like,
dig
I'm
that.
getting the high THC. I would hope that the effects are pretty good and pretty heavy, and if I had to choose, solventless. But obviously, I'm not gonna not smoke live resin infused pre rolls, dude. Like,
Yeah, no, I hear you.
So.
I hear you. All right, let's go on to the next one. And honestly, I think after this one, I want to do a different game.
yeah,
Let me
rock
see.
back and forth between.
Ooh, this one's kind of fun. This is old school. Gas mask or steamroller? If you were doing a throwback, what would you rather hit?
Ooh.
I think honestly, like, because they're both really harsh on your lungs, right? But I remember when you would hit a steamroller back in the day, you'd be like, oh, but I really like the gas mask because it feels like crazy dumb when you're doing it. So I think I would do gas mask, but like really, I'm not gonna do a gas mask. Like, I mean, I think I did it on the show recently, or like
We both have, and I think we need to bring it back. I think we need to bring gas
it's
mask
for the
Saturdays.
show. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm over by myself just like doing gas masks on my couch.
Maybe he is
Oh
actually.
wow, Ritual Green Cannabis actually has a question. What is a steamroller? Steamroller is like a pipe, but you can contain a lot of it, kind of like a bong, but just without the water.
Yeah.
So you'd have like a long glass pipe and a little bowl at the end.
Top.
You light it, you fill it up with smoke, and then you just like take it to the dome and just ruin your throat and lungs. But you
Oh,
get
dude,
really,
those are so harsh.
but you would get
hurts.
soup. But I remember with that cough fit, we'd be like, yeah,
Because I think
so
it was,
high. Like, well, we were young and dumb. What do you want to say?
Because
Like,
I think it was
eh.
burning so bad that I was like,
Yeah.
ah. No,
Of
I
course.
would. Oh man, actually, a story just popped in my head. It's probably allegedly. I think we were doing it in driving at one point. Side note, but I'd go gas mask, Groovee. Gas mask. The effects on a gas mask just bring me back to when we were young and dumb. I think you hit it right in the head.
It's fun.
It's fun, and it's just so it's intense high. It's intense to me because it's like your whole face. Your face reeks. Your eyes are
They're
your
both
eyes are
intense.
like just hurt after. And sometimes I think it's even harder to. I think it might even be harder to clear the gas mask because it's all contained, and you got to keep breathing in to get it all right. And the steamroller, you're just like you said, and it's, whoa, hitting you instantly. So I would have to go gas mask. Throwback on it.
Oh, Ritual said they used to make them with 2-liter pop bottles. I used to make those gravity bongs with water out of 2-liter pop bottles.
I love me a
I don't think I
gravity
ever made a
bong.
steamroller out of them.
Steamroller, no, I
That would have
haven't.
been crazy,
but
just filling that bitch up and just go.
Let's try it.
Damn.
I do love me some gravity bong. So
Having some peach crescendo. I don't know how I missed that. I don't know. Not all my Facebook comers coming in. Roller for sure. Grow with Scott said steamroller for sure.
okay.
First bowl I ever owned, T-Dub said was a steamroller.
Oh man, those just hurt.
Yeah, wow, we got a lot of steamrollers, dude. We got 4 steamrollers.
I think me
5
and you just
steamrollers.
have throwbacks to the gas mask, nostalgic.
Yeah, bro, you were dude, that was fun.
Allegedly, we drove around with it.
You did. I didn't drive around with a steamroller.
No,
I mean, excuse me, allegedly. But anywho, let's not go there. Same. That's funny. They would call those buckets. Oh, okay. They call them buckets from Canada rather than the gravity box.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. That's cool.
Makes sense.
Yeah. The more you know. Okay, let's do another one. Let's
Gotcha.
do another one.
Go.
All right, we'll do one more. Let's do one more.
Always going one more. Okay.
Because I guess there's only 2 more. We might as well just finish. Well, this one's kind of out of the blue. This one has nothing to do with bud. It's hike or swim.
Oh, high. It meant to put high in it. Cannabis after smoking. Some people like to, you might want to go
Smoke
swimming.
hot. Like, oh, you mean like smoke and then go hiking, or smoke and go swimming?
Yeah. Because swimming in the water is just so calming, though, if you're just on a flow after being baked. But I love going hiking because it's nature, so it's a toss-up for me.
Oh. I like a good, so to me, it's the opposite. If I was going to do hiking, I would smoke at the end. Like, hell yeah, look what I did wherever my final peak was. Swimming, I would do it before. Because after, I don't want to, I want to smoke and then just sit in the water. Or smoke while I'm in the water, So swim, I'm not much of a, lake, ocean swimmer guy.
I'm just thinking to myself, you're talking about at the end. I'm like, man, shit, I'm going to smoke while I'm walking and then smoke at the end and enjoy it as well, too.
Smoking and walking isn't like that enjoyable.
I'd rather
I can't
just
enjoy
smoke
the
at the
smoke.
beginning. No, I can't. Walking and smoking. Yeah, I'm just
No, I mean just walking, bro. I mean, I'll hit a vape. I get you. I mean, you could do that. I've hit dabs and gone on hikes.
And I've also not smoked and gone on these things as well, too.
That's true. True university. All right. Well, we got one more in this category. Straight total topic change. I know, right? I didn't. Oh, smoke then hike, says Brandon. Straight topic change. Yeah, I know. That was T topic or T. That was.
Hey,
What's this
man,
guy's
we were
name?
smoking a joint, coming up with ideas, and, it's flowing.
It's not a flow. See, I guess we got a couple more actually. Tiny buds or big buds? This is an argument that I kind of have to say that again. I don't know if I totally care about. It's just that if the whole bag is tiny nugs and you don't even have one, that's when I'm like, all right, I'd rather would have got a discount when they called this tiny buds. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't honestly. Once you smoke it and break it down, I don't know if I really care.
I prefer probably a little bit more of the bigger buds over the smaller buds. I feel like that's containing more of the THC, more of the flavor.
Why?
Because it's covered
It's
in
the same
trikes.
amount, but if it's 3 grams, it's 3 grams. Is
I just
3 grams is 3 grams. That's the whole back. Would you rather have multiple little nugs or one giant nug? Does it really matter?
I'd rather.
I think this is why every time we split, I end up with the little bag and he ends up with the big nugs.
Oh, get out of here! I always give you the.
Well, I just don't care, so I never even think about it. It's so funny. I've never really thought that this was a big deal. Do you all
Me
think it's a
personally?
big deal? Like, do y'all care about this? Hike then swim. Whoa, no, and
I like that.
Dave's probably smoking the whole time though, like you.
That's how you do it. You know.
High vaporizing Girl Scouts, nice. That's what's up, John. But I mean,
I just think you're getting a better overall smoke from the bigger nugs. That's just my opinion.
Julian's saying way better on IG so I guess I'm wrong here. I smoked the little buds to myself, package the nicer budge. See that's smart. If you're a grower, right? You could just sell the big buds so it looks your product's better than just smoke the buds of your brain. Less stem in the big buds
too.
Like I guess like less stem to nug ratio. That makes sense. See, I guess that's kind of what I was saying is I don't want all small buds, but it's like if I have a mix and it's like I don't have like, oh God, like what I mean, it's never really mattered. I guess I never really thought about this. Oh, he's smoking, by the way.
Cookies and cream.
Oh yeah.
That's it from Emerald.
Hell yeah, Emerald Fire CC shout out. We're gonna have fun, bunch of cool announcements to them.
I love Dave's comment. They both grind the same. That's pretty much what you're saying.
That's what I mean. Like I guess you're right, but like this again, this is not gonna be a like.
Well, you see this in the industry because you do have companies that sell their nugs big, and then they do have the littles that they sell and buy.
But that's
Pleasantries does it. Unfortunately, I know that. I know. I don't want to give them. Yeah, thank you. But there's other ones that do that too. Well, it's nice for the consumer if the consumer wants to buy those. And many we know do. I know a lot of people that do that actually. That those will be buying.
Yeah, no, I guess that makes sense. Size doesn't matter. Top nugs for me. I want the buds that got the most light. I guess that does make sense. I mean, I hear y'all arguments, and honestly, you're kind of changing my perspective on it. So I appreciate this because now I'm kind of like, yeah, I guess that does make sense. So.
Dylan's smoking on
one
some
last
dirty
one. Now, this
Sprite.
is a big arguable one. And shout out Dylan. We just dropped monkey berries, strawberries, and cream, and grease monkey. Ooh, I like grease monkey. But hold on.
Those are
this
all
is a big one. Now
this
this is like kind of like our thing.
What is it?
We've had people say that this doesn't make any sense. White ash or dark ash?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
So we've heard this multiple ways because sometimes people say you're flushing out all those cannabinoids, right? We've heard that. Right? Isn't that what we've heard?
Yep.
So So again, the white ash or trash thing was because we kept getting bud with dark buds that kept going out. It was frustrating. It wasn't as tasty. Now the thing is, have I had any darker ash that's like okay? To me, not really. Like some of this stuff is like gray and it turned out to be pretty good smoke.
Yeah, that's great.
But like that dark, like my shirt type of shit, I mean, literally, this has got like, never mind, I'm back. It's just a different smoke, and I truly do think lighter ash to me tastes better. Now, does it pull through really quick and does it burn faster? Yeah, but then like to me that's good bud because it's clean. But I don't know. It's one of those things that I've heard both ways.
You know where I stand.
Wait, where do you stand, Dave?
I stand on dark ash.
White only, says Julian. White ash.
No,
We used to say white ash or trash.
Yeah.
White ash or
Where's
trash.
Craven?
Man.
White ash or trash.
Yeah, where's Craven when we need him, dude? Dave says doesn't fucking matter. See, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I know
love it.
some people.
And we had the conversation. We had the conversation at
our
our event out in February.
and that's the thing. It's not like I think all. That's what I said. I've had some darker stuff
that was
smokes
good.
Fine,
100%.
Some stuff.
But to
Not
me,
everything.
I think I'm going.
It's more of a general 80-20 rule. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 90-10.
Dave's like 99-1. Oh, we got White Asher Pass, says T-Dub on YouTube. So
Whoa, I like it.
I don't know.
I don't know. To make that statement better,
Why?
I think if you get an oil ring on it, then it's like it's good wherever it's at. You know what I'm saying? But like, so I've just had a lot of bad experience with darker ash bud, and I've had to relight it. And to me, when I've had that, it reminds me of a lot of
right now,
growers that took
probably
out.
went out, but that's because we're talking.
Well, yeah, we're going back and forth banter right now though too, and it depends on. I don't know.
But that's just because that's what I'm saying. Sometimes they just go out.
I'm white ash.
Sometimes they're hard to pull through, and that's when I'm frustrated. That's what I was trying to say. Is like I don't mind when things go out as much. Yes, it's maybe a little frustrating if you're just like by yourself smoking. It keeps going out like every second. That's fine.
That's annoying.
But I'm talking about the ones that literally would not pull through. You remember we'd get those pre-rolls that would just taste like shit. And they were dark ash, and then we couldn't even pull through. They were so bad. Like those,
those are rough.
Those were like when it had so much like resonation. Where, in my opinion, it wasn't even that good a smoke. And I understand some resin is good, but like too much resin is also. It's like, you know.
Well, when you can't smoke the joint, I mean that defeats the purpose, right? You know, in my opinion.
Too much calcium still in the plant matter and causes white ash.
I've heard of that too.
Well, that's what I was trying to say. Maybe sometimes we're actually talking about a light gray ash.
Right. But even, I don't know. Even with, I don't know.
No, what do you think?
I was thinking of the living soil that I've been testing, right? Even, I barely flush, and I'm still seeing a little bit of a white ash. Like, I'll flush a little because I'm like still used to it because of all the years. So, and I'm at that like.
So you've cut back on your flushing amounts then, essentially.
Yeah, but the ash still is pretty clean, still smooth.
That makes sense.
But I don't know. What's the next one? Hit me in the next one.
Well, actually, we're changing categories now because we did this or that. Now we either have favorites or we have worst or we have.
Let's get into some brands.
Well, let's do worst then.
Let's
start with worst because this will be kind of fun. So now we're talking about your worst. These are just worst what? We're going to start with worst brands, but we're going to do worst rosin, worst, a couple extra things.
Yeah.
This is a fun little moment for any of us to rip and vent on any shitty occasions we've had too. Boom. Worst brands. I can't say it. You can put any. We put all of them alike because we're not holding anything back. Even if you have a caregiver you don't like, whatever, let us know. Any brands that specifically stuck out to you that were not good.
So where do I want to begin? That's. There's been a lot of brands that I feel like, man.
Well,
how do I?
To me, I'm gonna say this right now. I don't know if it's the worst brand, because the worst brands to me, morality, are the MCMA.
100%.
That's morality. To me, some of the worst brands are some of the ones with like really fancy packaging and then just not the best smoke. And that's, I don't know what specific brand, but I hate the fancy packaging for $60 and then it ends up tasting bad. Personally, I didn't have a good experience with that brand High Tech that everyone, because I bought some and it tasted like shit and it was expensive. That's just my example. Now, maybe there's a strain out there that High Tech grows good and High Tech can give it to me, but I didn't have a good experience with them. Mm-hmm. Or like, I'm going to be honest, Crude Boys infused pre-rolls, man.
Oh, yeah,
I was so disappointed in those because I really think it's just
it's
like dipped in keef and there's like 0.1 wax on it, and it's
I don't even think there is wax in it, to be honest. Doesn't taste like it.
Exactly, and that's my point. So I don't know if it's just brands I want to say, but that was a pre-roll, so maybe I jumped ahead because we might have a infused pre-roll over there.
I think it just opened it up.
I think some of the worst brands to me are the ones that are doing the bullshit. They know it's not that good, but they do all this fancy packaging and still market at 60. It's like that's grimy to me. Those are the worst brands to me.
I'd have to agree. And with the MCMA, the ones that are just having the money that are just trying to stack up, and the ones that are targeting.
I like these cookies and cream.
The what's it called? Home grows, caregivers. Like, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Those are the worst brands.
Go fuck yourself.
And they put on that front where they're advocating for cannabis, but they're really not.
Worst. Those are the worst brands, Like really those fake.
I want to
fake
go to
people.
worst pre-rolls because that was great. I'd have to go to that.
I actually don't have one, but I can make one.
The what's it called? Jesus, the clear. Was it the clear that we did?
Oh, you're talking about Twax?
Twax was pretty bad.
Was pretty bad.
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
the
absolutely
worst
horrible,
pre-roll.
yeah.
Actually, I'll be honest. Crude Boys was better than that. I will even admit that. No,
Yeah,
it
'cause
was.
at least tastes
Crude
like
Boy
weed.
at least is just weed. Yeah, Twax was gross.
Twax was pretty bad. Then I'd have to go Crude Boys. And actually, that Tommy Chong pre-roll was pretty disgusting a couple years
But that
ago.
was a pre-roll. Okay, so I'll put pre-roll too.
That was pretty harsh. And that was by MKX, not surprising. Let me see what other pre-rolls have not been my favorite. There's a lot of pre-rolls I do like though, but we'll get into that, I guess, right?
Right.
It's just, and I hate saying like worse, I guess. It's like your product sucks, you know. But
Dude, Twax sucked. I'll straight up
Twax
say
was
I don't feel
horrible.
bad at all.
No,
that
that
Twax
was
shit
horrible.
tasted so artificial. And we didn't even finish it. It was gross.
Mm-mm.
That was the worst infused pre-roll I've ever had. And thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
Because it was like smoking what's it supposed to be in a vape. That's what it tasted like.
Yeah, it absolutely did.
At least that blueberry, whatever
No,
we
it
had. It was
did.
literally just blueberry too. It's like blueberry. Okay.
That is very true. It was so blueberry that it was unreal tasting.
Oh, this is interesting. T-Dub said everyone big on Doghouse brand. I tried one of their pre-rolls and it was terrible. I don't think we were super impressed with Doghouse either, but I don't know if we ever.
We did their flower. One of them was okay. One of them is eh.
Yeah,
I think we've
but that's what
talked
I'm
about
saying.
it
It's not
twice.
super impressive. It was all right.
Yeah, it wasn't like something I'd be like, oh, I highly recommend it. But
You know, that's a big one. That's a really big one.
other than that, I'm trying to think. Pre-rolls, I think that's really it. Those are like the main ones that stick
Honestly,
out to me. and then,
what do you think about house pre-rolls?
Oh, no.
Do you buy house pre-rolls? Oh, okay. I haven't in a long time. I have, but
I
I
thi-
used to.
I think
I
nowadays-
used to like them.
Yeah, I think nowadays they're just cheap filler.
Garb.
Yeah, cheap fillers to make a little bit of a revenue.
Or if you know
because-
you're going out drinking and you don't really care, you just want to smoke some weed too.
See, I think that's like your market though, right there is for
Yeah,
those, and
a
those
lot
are
of
that
people
you
like
can
that.
and you can sell those for cheap, probably $5
A lot of
per.
those not frat house, but just like that type of style, like people just get drunk on the boat and they just want to smoke like a joint or hit a joint a couple times so they feel a little fuzz. Like that's cool.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of them. I think they're just now more.
I mean, dude, there's so many demographics of people, so like that is a sell point though. People who don't really want to smoke the best bud. There is a bunch of people. It's like a lot of my friends will literally not spend more than $100 or $150 on an ounce because they don't really think it's necessary.
Yeah, no.
They do
no,
other
I
shit.
understand
It's not about weed in their life. It's just weed. You know what I
Right.
mean? I'm totally fine with that because at least they support weed. I don't really care at what level you're obsessed with weed as long as you support it. Shit, I
agreed.
like it more. I'm a little obsessed with it.
I'm
That's
almost-
different.
it. For pre-rolls though, I'm almost where I'd rather just smoke an infused than a regular pre-roll. You know.
Well, here's an interesting twist. How about we do this one? What's the worst rosin you've ever had? Because technically,
I know mine.
Oh.
That Jenny Kush Loom. Oh my God,
big
that was
facts.
absolutely trash.
I mean, I'll be honest. It was okay, but it was so sappy. Like, I mean, the flavor. Like the flavor was. It tasted like that IPA shit. I didn't like
So
it.
hoppy. It was. Maybe it was good. To other
No,
people,
it wasn't
to me,
because
it
the
was so
sappy.
bad.
It was so sappy. That's what that. You're right though. That is the worst type of rosin where it doesn't get off your shit.
It was.
I mean, even this play stuff by Archive, it gets sappy, but if you stick it in the fridge, you're good. And that's kind of how you get around that sappy, and that's how I got around that loom shit back in the day.
yeah.
I
that
never
was
went
just-
back there. We just bought it because it was like $30-$40, and we're like, let's see how it is. You threw it out. I finished it just because it was wax.
Yeah.
But again, we never bought it again.
That stuff was.
That was way before the
Yeah.
MCMA stuff too.
Yeah, it was. That was
I didn't even
before
know
it
that we
came
didn't even know they were by Bell Tire back then.
out. Oh, that.
It was just close to. It was just close to my house, so we're like, oh, we should go check it out.
Yeah, no. I think we did. What's it called? The Bald Lake review, because I think we hit
Did we?
Greenhouse at the time too.
Did we? All right. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, that would probably be my worst rosin. But
Yeah.
pretty much all that sappy shit.
Yeah, but I mean, if it freezes and it still comes out good, it's still pretty good. Because I'd have to agree. That play stuff, after I put in the, not freeze, after I put in the fridge, I finished it, Wasn't as sappy, good to go. Dab it. Right on with your way. Right on with your day.
I hear that.
Yeah. What other good questions you got, Groovy?
Oh, sorry.
Well, I want to go retail shop.
Can you give a shout out to sponsors? It's already
Yeah.
almost 8.
Oh, snap. Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Shout out to DNK Growers out of Lansing, Michigan. Do you guys prefer quality over quantity and affordable price? Do you like craft cannabis? We sure do. Check out DNK Growers at www.dnkgrowers.com or on social media at DNK Growers. They are, everyone deserves flower at a great price. $25 eighths, located at Great Lakes Holistic in Kalamazoo. Wellflower in Ypsilanti.
Burnt Cannabis Co.
Burnt Cannabis Co. And highly recommend the Sour Animal. And message them. You might see them in other stores in your area. Shout out to DNK and the team over there. Love you guys out there.
Yeah, we
Continue
appreciate everything you do, honestly. And coming from the caregiver world and taking that to the adult use, we think that care matters. So definitely shout out DNK.
But yeah, I want to do one more retail shop. 'Cause I'm curious, what's everyone's experiences, their worst experience at a retail shop? Because we've had a couple.
Oh my
New
God.
Standard
My
and
worst
was
one?
pretty bad. Loom was pretty bad.
Loom was horrible. I was about to say, like, Loom was bad.
That was when they couldn't.
I was because we had to wait in a long line, then we waited another. We had to pick out what we wanted, then we waited in another long line.
Yep, the iPads weren't even working.
Yeah, nothing was working right. It was the two things we actually wanted weren't available, even though it was like the first day they were open because they didn't have it yet. Yeah, and then that's why we got the Jenny Kush because we just wanted to try something.
Yeah, it's for a review.
Yeah, it was. Like I said, the sappiness really ruined that. And honestly, I'm not a big IPA flavor guy. Like I said, I finished it because I was like, I just want to finish the wax. I'm not gonna waste it. But I've had wax that was so bad I threw it out. So.
Oh, dude, yeah.
I probably did throw out some of it because it was sappy, but I mean, I still attempted. I remember I still was like, fuck, I don't want to waste this money. Like,
Like, I already bought it, but screw it.
That one was pretty bad.
I've just had more bad experiences with bartenders.
I think one of the most rude experiences we had, too, at the Dispo was when we were in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
And we went to, it was a Cresco.
It wasn't?
No, it was like Curaleaf.
Oh, shit. Sorry, Cresco. Yeah.
It was Curaleaf in Las Vegas, and she told us we didn't need to see the bud, essentially, and she knew plenty, and she knew more than what she just say more. She knows more than everyone here.
Yeah,
that's what she said. I know more than everyone here about everything.
And cocky.
That's what she said, and she's like, I can fill you in on anything you need. And we were like, no, we just want to see the product. She's like, she literally threatened us with like, fine, then you're gonna have to wait longer.
That was a horrible
experience. And we were like, okay, then. And so we waited longer so we could go to a different shelf or something. It was a very rude experience. That was pretty rough. You had a bad time before, but I mean that's I think
it was
I think
but
Vegas
I went back. It was Nirvana.
Oh,
where
was
I had
it really?
But I went back
right.
and it was fine after. It was just I had a really rude bud tender that just like didn't help out and then was on her phone while I was asking questions. So it was just like a rude experience. So I did go back though. And we've actually been back, and it was fun.
Again, by the way, if you haven't put your numbers in, get for the giveaway. And if you want to guess next time, please share on Facebook, Instagram, repost, tag my CannaCast, CannaDave, Groovee, whatever, just so we know you did it. And if you remember, because we're gonna be giving away the. I lost it. Where is it? Oh, there. Dave has it. Oh, we're doing the green one. The green ash. So it's a my can. Can you show up the my CannaCast thing? Real quick. Yeah. Look at that. It's a doob tube container, kind of like a doob tube box, more or less. Just plastic holes with a magnet. It's all made out of a 3D printed machine from this week's guest. And then a cool ashtray that holds like a lighter and some extra little weed accessories. And it comes with a bowl cleaner. I apparently had it upside down in the picture, but either way, it fits in the center. That's what I was trying to show you guys. It's I guess the spike goes up.
Pinky up. Oh, spike goes up.
Ooh, John, very good point. He said the only complaint I have is cost about a retail shop.
Ooh, love
That's
it.
fair.
Love that.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair because there's
Or-
that. Well, because you're paying that middleman all that branding fancy cost. Like that's the unfortunate thing that like. Well, that was the advantage about buying from a caregiver is you were just buying it from someone. You didn't have to worry about tax. You were getting hooked up because they actually gave a shit about you. You know, when you go to these dispos, they're not like, oh, CannaDave, man, I haven't seen you in a while. Do you want a free pre-roll today? God, we missed you.
Mm-hmm.
There was a dispo back, and like Puff used to take care of us like that back. And again, that was back way 2015 and shit. Things have changed so much. Dispos now treat you like you're just a number and customer. And it sucks coming from different days, you know? Now being adult use. Now we're all moving into just adult use. And if things decrim and go legal, like eventually it's just going to be adult use and medical licenses will probably be just harder to get. You know, I hope they don't disappear the market.
Yeah. I hope not either, man.
It doesn't make sense, too, to be honest.
Well, because
like,
cannabis is, it should be.
plenty of people need it for medical
Yeah,
reasons.
100%.
There's plenty
you
of
still can't
people.
afford
Sure, maybe 10%
RSO
of the people
regular.
will go to adult use, and they're trying to say that it's so much more. But there's more people that need it medically. I don't care if medical goes away in the dispos, really. I think they should just be all adult use dispos and just have medical discounts. And then if you have a medical license, you should be able to have a caregiver.
Yeah, because like still RSO is expensive.
Well, I'm
You
just
can't
saying it
continue
doesn't
to buy
make
RSO
sense to
from
have a
dispo.
medical dispo only anymore. So just make them all adult use. Just have a medical
because
discount and keep the
cities-
medical discount or keep the
Cities
medical
don't
caregiver
opt
program.
in to adult use. They might just have medical.
But that's how you get around it is you just allow it to have you have to have a caregiver. I hate all the new rules of trying to extend it. If you just had a caregiver with the same 72 plans, nothing should change.
I'm saying some cities though just want medical and they don't want adult use sales, right? So they can't have, the shops can't go. Remember Traverse City, Detroit now is going legal, but slow. Adult use, I should say.
Rosin's price has been dropping. Like
Yeah,
crazy.
that's good. That's
Finally
good to
leveling
see.
out.
Yeah.
Because for the longest time they were $80 to $100.
Well, because you have so many rosin producers now coming to market in the scene. I mean, we saw Brandon showed us 3 new rosin producers when we were at Emerald, right? Motor City Melts. What was that lemon haze one? Oh my god, I'm blanking on it. Remember the super lemon haze? Koala Farm, Koala. I feel like there was one more, but you showed me Play, and I think that's the third one I was thinking of. But still, so you're seeing Bill Plays from Archive. I guess you're just seeing more brands come out that I'm just noticing more so of, which is good because like to make it affordable for the consumer, it has to come down, right? Like you can't be paying $80 to $100 for a gram of rosin because I mean people are eventually still just going to go obviously to the black market because you can get it. You might be able to find something and get it to you for 60 or get an eighth for cheaper because like when you're buying the eighth, sometimes there's no deal on it either, right?
Yeah.
But I'm starting to see some like baller eighth jars now going instead of just grams too.
Well, because that's what they're trying to do is they're trying to move it. The problem is I think what they realize when it's that price, or someone figured out how to actually make more. Because for a while there, they weren't making enough.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's a way that people are actually getting more product. I mean, I hate to say this, but the producer matters.
Oh, 100%.
Like a $1,000,000% when it comes to rosin. Like $1,000,000%. Because we've even had the same. I don't want to like say any of their names or put anyone in the bus, but we've seen a company have a rosin producer coming out with like a quarter at a time, and the same people having like giant rosin things when they switch producers. I really doubt the grow changed that much. You know what I mean? So like my big thing is like that type of stuff comes down to who's doing it. Same thing with the solvents, I bet.
Pressing is like you got to have the certain temps, you got to have the certain pressure, certain angles, and that's just from conversations we've had talking about with
we've had
one
way
of our
levels,
buddies.
yeah. And he just grows butt,
Right, and you do it at 100%, man. And I think that's what the industry forgets, and it goes back to that meme. Like, dude, it all starts at the cultivator, though. If you don't have quality bud or the products you're not going to get the best quality and superior, I think, concentrates or anything moving forward. You'll get a good product, right? But I think cultivators are playing a huge key to it. So you have a good cultivator, good producer, you're just going to be crushing the game, in my opinion, because you'll probably be able to produce any strain and produce it well. But that's not saying all rosin, though, produces well, though, because it doesn't. And we know that. There's certain ones that yield better than others. I was talking to our buddy, and he's like, yeah, one of them, I think it was Acapulco Gold, does not press at all. Like, different style, like how he does everything else.
It makes sense that there's different.
And the other ones he has pulls so much more.
Well, strains
just like,
matter, and that's true. Maybe some of that was just bad strain, bad luck. But I don't know.
think it's all off of that. The
T-Dub's giving a shout out to Society C. We were actually gonna do favorites, and now another one, but it's 8:08. Like, we should technically do the giveaway.
Yeah, we did start a couple minutes later, so we could do one more if you want. Roll. Or we could do the giveaway, jump into it.
Let's all right, we can wait. We'll do favorites things. We want to end on favorites. We won't end on worst. We'll end on favorites.
Yeah.
I think we only have like 5-10 of those anyways. But like,
and if you're just joining, drop
we're
the
doing a giveaway. Yeah.
Tonight's Sesh flew by.
Ahead. You can say the rules. I'm actually gonna.
Oh no! I was just saying, just guess a number between 420 and 710, and you have the opportunity to win some 3D cannabis products that you can use.
Some are branded with My CannaCast, some are not. It's just some 3D printed stuff we want to do a fun little giveaway. Have tomorrow. Yeah, so we're doing one giveaway. Stay tuned though. We'll have another ashtray, which we'll be doing during a social post. Or something. We haven't really figured it out. We have a few giveaways, so just stay tuned. We have a few little giveaways from this, like a little collab between us and this Stoners and Stashables.
Yeah, shout out.
Very excited for that to come out tomorrow.
And you get to learn a lot. I learned a lot about 3D printing.
Well, that's pretty much what it was. A little different because we'll be on, and we tried to kind of show him the light of green because he was not, he's just not a normal smoker. He definitely has, but not a regular smoker. Yeah. So I brought him to some light, introduced, and he actually said, "Thank you for showing me talking about bug with me." It was cool. It's a very cool conversation, to be honest.
Yeah. No, I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, Cujo, if you wanted Cujo. Yeah, Derek, if you want to, you can. Between 420 and 710 on IG.
Oh, yeah. Just drop the number.
Yeah.
Let me know what it is.
For sure, yeah. We got some time because we're going to do one more. So, giveaway time. Did you pin the comments at all by chance? If not, no worries. I just want to make sure.
No, I haven't pinned them.
No worries. No, okay, you got them. No, I meant the rules because I was going to pull those down.
Yeah,
no
I
worries.
could do that.
I should have. It's no worries. Wait, Julian said 647. Sorry, these are on IG, so I'm just giving them to you. And Derek or Cujo said 437.
And it's within 20, right? We did last time, I think we're doing 25.
Well, last time I did from 1 to 1,000 or whatever. And
yeah.
So at least now it's between 420 and 710. So within 20 digits, the closest too. Yeah. The closest, because obviously we have one ashtray and we're saving the other one for another giveaway. I mean, we could technically do another thing as Plan B, but
if it's close, maybe. We'll see what happens.
We'll see how close, yeah.
Yeah. We'll see how
anyways, we'll do some favorites right now, like CannaDave said. So now we're just kind of going through our favorites. Some of our favorites. We'll start with rosin producer. I think honestly if we're talking like overall, because I have a caregiver, everything, I'm always gonna say Akashic, dude. That was the first time I had some fire rosin, and that's like street. I don't even know if you'd call that caregiver. That's just like adult use. Someone just selling on the street. I think they have a legal brand, but like that's his own personal stuff. He produces off his personal plants. That stuff is fire. Akashic, big shout out. Have you ever seen him at any of the? I've seen him at Flint Vehicle City. I've seen him at those type of meetups. Mm-hmm. They do work with God, who's the other guy? I can't remember right now. Who was that other one? I mean, it was expensive, but they were pretty good. Those diamonds, remember those THC diamonds?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Oh my God,
who was that?
Crazy, blanking.
That was a street brand too. But if I was gonna say in the store, I think honestly that Michigan-made melts, or what was it?
Dude, yeah, Motor City melts.
Motor City melts is pretty solid that we got from Emerald Fire. Very good price. It was like $45-$50. It was very good.
Very tasty. The smell popped on it too. I like that.
Right when you opened it, it was solid.
That's one of my favorites right now. I also enjoyed I did enjoy the koala. That was pretty good too. It was a little bit darker than the Motor City melts, but still had a good flavor to it. And I've had Society C's rosin, but it's been a couple months ago, and it was pretty good. I prefer their rosin over their resin, over their stuff that we tried in the cup.
Yeah,
the rosin was better.
I didn't really like the resin that much.
But
so you said the rosin was fire.
The rosin was really good. The rosin was really good. They got a good they had a good producer over there. I don't know if he's still there, but T-Dub's got it, so I'm assuming he's still good.
Actually, Cujo's giving us MKX, and he likes mint extract gummies. So we had edibles as a category. We'll just jump to edibles. What's everyone's favorite edibles?
Damn. All right.
Favorite edibles that I've ever had. Covert cups.
Yeah, that'd be. Number one of them.
2 and 3. No, Covert Cups was really good.
I do like the
I
chill
did like
medicated.
Shatter Thoughts.
Those are
The
good.
distillate ones.
I did like those too. They messed me up pretty good.
Those make me more head high, and I really enjoyed those. Just giggly.
Yeah.
Where
I like the chill
Covert
medicated.
Cups are knocking me out.
I like the chill medicated, the syrup.
I guess that is an edible. Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, I would consider that, right? We're not doing drinks, separate drinks, but
Ew, and don't do Wana. No, Cujo. Don't do Wana. I know they're your favorite, but those are on the MCMA list. Like, boo.
oh, Zilla's throwback.
Zillas.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
That
Zillas.
that stuff was fire.
I don't think they ever went legal. They were medical, weren't they? And then that was it.
Yeah, I don't know if they're adult use. I
I
thought
don't
they were
think-
in the medical market.
Zilla's might be up there with me. I've never heard of Smokey the Bear, and I never heard of Organic Mechanic.
I've seen those. I don't think I've had them. I've seen them. I don't think I've had them.
Mint extracts were okay though. I don't think I've ever had MKX gummies though. Do you?
Mm-mm. I'm trying to think of other gummies I've had because everything.
The ones my daughter makes. Okay, well, Dave, we haven't had those. Oh, Dave, those chocolates you gave me were fantastic. I played a music festival in Pennsylvania and I ate some of those chocolates. Nice. Yeah. Our next meetup, we'll definitely. Those are solid. Appreciate you. Smokey the Bears are solventless. Oh, it says T-Dub.
Okay.
That's probably meetup because I haven't seen them in a store. Superior solventless is in the best from the stores. In the stores, they are from the traditional market. Okay.
Nice.
I'll keep an eye out for Superior. I feel like I've seen Superior
Selection.
solventless.
Oh yeah, dude. They were in the cup with an infused or something.
Yeah, sorry, that was for the rosin. I missed that one.
We
Rich
did.
said that
We
one.
had something with them.
Yeah, Danny much won the last video. Hell yeah. We appreciate you too, man. Blue Water Cannabis is top. I've heard of Blue Water. Okay, so that's definitely a meetup brand because I've only heard about them from, I think that was Quills. That was telling, I think. Another listener that comes around here and there. Okay, cool. Well, good shit. And honestly, what I would say about edibles, the only thing I dislike about edibles nowadays is just all sugar. And I already eat enough sugar in my life. I'm like, fuck, man. You know? Give me some sugar.
That cookie dough was all right that I had too.
Yeah.
That was all right. I've had some honey, peanut butter.
Yeah, but nothing really stuck out.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What if I go with this one? What edibles do I get? Usually just Covert Cups.
Oh, it says worst edibles. I was supposed to put favorite edible. Whoops.
Well,
Favorite edibles. That's what we were talking about.
too funny.
Here's one of my favorites because this is going to be really tough for everyone but me. I'm just kidding.
Oh God, what is it?
Favorite strain.
Oh jeez.
Because if I say anything but GMO, you are going to make fun of me.
Because GMO is not your favorite strain.
I wouldn't. It's not. No, it's my favorite dab.
Yeah.
By far. I mean, I'll be honest. This lemon garlic by Play has a GMO pheno, like the garlic on top. It's basically gone.
Oh,
And then a very small lemon under, and it's
Damn,
sweet.
you didn't save me a dab.
I mean, dude, go fuck yourself. I barely have a dab for myself.
You didn't save me one, man. Come
No.
on, dude.
I'm publicly saying it here. No. I don't care. All right, well,
Groovee.
well, but
groovy.
I mean, and honestly, we should favorite smoke. What's yours? I would probably say if my favorite smoke
To be
actually smoke
determined.
is Mac 1. If I had to pick, really,
To be
or
determined.
honestly, your 007's been impressing me lately. I mean, I would say Pressure, but honestly, Gary Payton's still better than Pressure. Pressure just reminds me of Gary Payton.
That's an offspring of Gary Payne. Cross.
Gary Payton's fire. That's all I'm saying. So Gary
100%.
P's still up there. I'm sorry. I know people hate on cookies here, but it's because you haven't had the one in Cali.
Well, yeah,
Those
it's Gabe's
specific-
cultivators, man. They
Yeah,
can't produce
exactly.
it. Well.
I had the Maywood cookies, like the LA cookies. That shit was fire. Maywood. It said on the back.
Dude, I don't know. It's too tough for me to tell you my favorite strain. I enjoyed too many.
White Runs. We said White Runs. Oh, Smokey the Bear is the #1 hash rosin in Michigan. He does hash rosin classes sponsored by Rosin Evolution Low Temp Plates. I film
Nice.
dispos that were never shops. I will never shop there. I film dispos. Will never shop there. I support local only caregivers.
Hell yeah. all day. I love it.
No. Smokey the Bear. I know. It's not that I haven't heard of them. I haven't seen them. Maybe I've heard of them. I don't know. I don't think it doesn't stick out. I mean, we might have seen them when we were at those. What's it called? At like Flint and stuff. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Or back in the High Times days, but I don't remember. There's so many brands out there.
Oh, dude. I mean, yeah. Think of. Oh man, what was that one brand you used to love back in the medical?
But again,
days?
Akashic's one of my favorite producers, and he's caregiver mark. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I love Akashic till death. Like I'm just busy as hell. When I see him, I buy at least a quarter. So
it's like I'm stocking
at
up.
least, yeah. So
If you want to get into that giveaway,
yeah, let's do it. Let's giveaway time. Let's do it. It's about that time. All right. Are we gonna take any more? Are we done? We're done taking
5. 4.
All right. Let's just not. 'Cause
No.
I can't find the text anyways. There it is.
You are good. We got some numbers here, and
All right.
good
so
luck, everybody, and groovy.
You got all the numbers.
Yep.
There is the text. I don't think I have a look for Instagram. Let me see. I have on. I can pull up just the video. So we will go away, but you'll be able to see the video live on Instagram.
Perfect.
Oh, I thought Julian, you said 502, but I thought you already did one. Did Julian? I thought you already put 647. Do you want 647 or 502, Julian? I just want to make sure we're clear here, because didn't you write one down?
You told me 647, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I got 647 and then 437 from Julian.
Derek.
Or Derek, I mean,
437.
excuse me. Okay. Well, we'll just go with
unless you shared it
first.
on IG story, so then that would be 2. If you did
I
do
can
that.
check.
But hit the
I don't have any shares on stories for Instagram.
hit that number wheel.
Well, I'm checking right now. I just want to make sure so we don't mess up. Okay. Well, we'll just go with the first one then.
All right, 647.
All right. Here we go. Do-do-do-do-do.
For the 3D
3D printed
stoners
tube
and
holder and
stashables.
yeah, lighter holder and ashtray.
Ashtray.
527.
T-Dub, 523.
Wow, that was pretty close too. Within 4.
Yeah.
Anyone else like closer?
Grow Scott had 510, but that's further off.
No, that's less. That's not. That's more than.
No,
20.
That's.
Well, it's 17. But.
Yeah, no.
All right,
Congrats,
so T-Dub.
T-Dub.
Wow, okay, T-Dub. I don't think you've ever won with us before.
Hey, send us a message on Facebook or IG, and we can connect. And
Where we can send it and whatnot.
yeah, because we can't. I don't think we can send messages on YouTube.
Yeah, and
So-
honestly, appreciate everyone tuning in with us and doing that.
Congrats, my dude. Been listening for a while. I've been tuning in, so well, that's awesome to see it.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So, appreciate everyone tuning into today's Terp Talk. We have a new episode dropping tomorrow, like we've been talking about throughout the episode. 3D printing, stoners and stashables. They'll be released at 420. You can catch the video on YouTube. You can catch all the audio on Spotify, Apple, Google, wherever you listen to your music. If you're not subscribed to our podcast, please hit one of the subscribes on our Spotify or Apple, wherever you listen. Appreciate, because it helps us continue growing the community. That same thing with our IGs. Right now, I'm trying to push the YouTube. So if you're not following us on YouTube, or you have any cannabis friends that or people you smoke with that enjoy cannabis, love you to push them towards our YouTube page, because we love to grow that and be able to push a lot of our content there for videos and stuff. Because sometimes Facebook's good, and then sometimes it goes away real quick. So it just depends on that. I hate saying it, but it depends on certain things. So.
And all good, Julian, man. It was all good. I just wanted to make sure we picked one, so I didn't want to But either way, within 4 was pretty close. Thanks, Cujo. Thanks, Brandon. Thanks everyone for guessing and doing all that stuff with us.
Yeah, it was great. Fun episode, fun little game tonight. We will be going live this Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern, so come join us. Wake up and bake up with my CannaCast.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, I don't think I got anything.
No, check out Groovee Music. I'm playing Flint Drop Fest next month. I haven't posted about it because I just got internet back as of last night, so I'm been slacking, but I'll be making some posts and stuff. Playing Big Fam next month with Emerald Fire. CC going to be there sponsoring. That's exciting. Check out D&K, as we always say. Show them some love. Please send my CannaCast and try that sour animal. Check out CannaDave's fire pictures, his website, my CannaCast. We appreciate any of the support because
100%.
we still little grassroots little guys trying to come out of the market, you know.
Oh, also, we will be we're going to be signing up for subscriptions on Facebook, so it'll be similar to our Patreon as well too. So if you want to see our mini series and some of our other content that we're not releasing, that's just on there. Check it out. You get early access to the episodes and things like that. And it helps support the stream and the podcast. So other than that, got nothing. You guys have a great week. We'll see you live this Saturday. And as always, Groovee.
Ready to advocate,
Educate.
and inspire.
Until next time, y'all.
Peace.